All right, hello everyone, Mr. Sunshine, Volkswagen mechanic Eddie coming to you live right here. What we're going to do today is we're going to replace the cabin filter in this Volkswagen. And I went and picked up a cabin filter at the, as a matter of fact, Congress Auto. CAF 5383 is the cabin filter they say is used for this. It's actually a filter, carbon. It's a carbon filter. You can see this carbon air filter. And what we're going to do here is we're going to take this apart. And from what I understand, it's pretty much straightforward. This is just a cover that we bought to cover this. If you're familiar with Volkswagen, they put this rubber. They got this rubber coating on here. I don't know what those Germans were thinking about that, but what we did was we covered it up to make it look a little bit better. And what we're going to do here is we're going to pull this off. This actually slides forward. You'll use a screwdriver to separate it. You're going to put it out here. Got to get a little bit more. I got two cameras running. You push this out of the way, and this lifts up just like that. We'll set that aside. And we have torque screws here. Now the torque screws, it's a T20. And this is the left side. We're only going to be working on the right side here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take the screws out of this right side of this cover here. There's one. Get these out of here the best we can. There's one. There's two. They're actually held on here with a little metal clip just like that. You can see that right there. I'm going to take that one off. I'm going to set that down on the ground. We have one more back in here. Just like that. And then this should actually just lift up just like that. This actually lifts off here like this. We can go ahead and disconnect this wire here. We'll just lift the thing right off. And now we have the right side dismantled here. And then what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and unscrew the screws here. This is what holds the set. As a matter of fact, we'll go ahead and pull this out. You know, it's hard for me each and every day here with Mr. Sunshine. No matter what we're doing, Mama Mary, we figured we'd go ahead and put in a new air filter for her. We're going to go ahead and pull that out. And this is we got, it looks like there's about 6 screws that hold this cover plate on here. Looks like there's 4. We have one over here. One over here on this side. Just like that. This here, this is being held down. These out of here. Now these Germans, they sure put these cars together with a lot of screws. Back here. They got screws everywhere, no question about that. I think that should be all the screws. I'm just going to lift this up off of here right now. It comes out just like that. Oh boy, woo! We got a mess in there. We got a real mess down in there. I don't think this has ever been emptied out. There's leaves all piled down in here in this filter. This is probably the original filter that came with this car. Oh, what a mess. And what we're going to do is we're going to run that vacuum in here is what we're going to do. We're going to get that vacuum cleaner in here and we're going to suck it right out. So let me get that vacuum cleaner down here. go ahead and run that shop back in there. We got a real mess. Woo. I'll tell you, I've been to 2 world fairs and I never seen anything like that. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and pull. It's actually stuck in there. There's 2 little clips that hold the pan in. Go ahead and pull that out. And there is the old filter. Take a look at that. See that? This is the filter that holds it in place. Oh, it's clogged. No wonder. That ain't no good. So what we're going to do while we already have this out, we're going to suck it out a little bit more. It needs a little more suckage coming out of there. We got a real mess in there. Like that. It's hard for me. Matter of fact, we'll take a look at it. There it is right there. There's the box down in there. As a matter of fact, I'm showing it for a YouTube video that we are doing as well. So now, set that back up. And now it's time to put the filter together. So it's the same filter, and all measures up the same as the other one. They did a nice job over there. $9 for this beautiful filter right here. And what we're going to do right now, you can see this says airflow. You see where it says airflow? So we're going to make sure that we got that air circulating the right way when we put this unit in there. And to do that, we're just going to turn this around like that. Stick it in here. As the airflow is facing up, as such. Put this in here. A little bit more. Got to put it in the tray properly so that it sits in the frame, such. There it is, just like that. You can see that. It's nice and mounted in there. And now what we're going to do, just simply going to drop that right back down in there. As you can see, now these are the grooves here that go into the back of the unit. So we're going to slide it over here, get it down in there as we can, as such. Is really tight in there. I think what we have to do is do this. Just stick this in there like that. There we go. It's going to be down there like that. That's the filter. Just make sure. Grooves down. The groove goes down as such. And then this is going to go in, but you know what? It's not going to go in there unless you have this on there. So we're going to have to actually put this on first, like that. One unit, just like that, and now it's time to go in there. Keep wire out of the way, so we don't put that in there. Boy, they sure didn't give you much room to put that filter down in there, that's for sure. Get it in. There it is. You got to get it in this, angle it in, and then push it in. And there it is. It's locked down, just like that. As a matter of fact, we'll bring the camera here. There it is. You can see it sitting down there. Beautiful, brand new filter. It's a shame I don't have somebody here holding the camera, but I'm doing the best we can with what little we have. All right, so we got that in there, and now it's all we have to do is put it all back together. And to put it back together, we're going to put the cover back on. This is the cover here. We can actually wipe it off a little bit. It's got a little insulation on the back side. That's actually going to sit right back down in there like that. As such, we go ahead and put the screws right back in there. We're using your T20. It's hard for Mr. Sunshine. Then we're going to go ahead and screw this down. It's kind of good to remember where the screws go. Some of the screws have the ends on them. As you can see, these here have the sleeve on it. You can see the sleeve right there, so that you can put that in where the plastic is. So it's acts as a spacer there. And we're going to go ahead and just screw this right back down. I'm going to get all them screws in there the way it came out. This way it's going to go back in. Just like that. I was going to run a fan, but it would have been too noisy. So I'm going to sit here and sweat to death while I'm putting this unit back together here in a hot, sunny South Florida day. And you know, you take it to a Volkswagen garage, you're going to sit there, they're going to pound you. I don't know what they're charging, $90 an hour, $125, whatever it may be. And well, what we're going to do, tight. And now we're going to go ahead and put the speaker back on. And make sure you plug the speaker connector back in. The speaker connector goes right over here, like this. It's going to go down in there. It only goes in one way, so we're going to make sure we put just like that. It snaps right in. You have to take it out. You got to put these simultaneously, squeeze them together, and then put it right there. Now we put that wire back down there, and then we just go ahead. This goes in there and snaps in as such. Get the clips down, and now we go ahead and put the screws back together. We got one here. Just like that. And we have one here. There we go. Put that down there. We go ahead. Put the cover plate back on as this just slides on there like that. Put it in the grooves. Nope, it's got to go back in front. Like that. Slide it forward. There it is, like there. And then we go ahead and put the cover back on. And there it is. Done job. All you need is a screwdriver. Pry that out in a T20 along with the air filter for this Volkswagen cabin air filter. This is what you need And this particular model is the CAF5383, replaces the AC Delco CAF1702s, along with the rest of the numbers here for your reference. So there it is right there. All right, pick up the phone, 561-693-8636, coming to you live right here. Mr. Sunshine Eddy, live here in sunny South Florida. Thank you for watching. Woo! There it is, as done.